Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday live stream, April 13th. This is gonna be a shorter live stream because I got a bunch of stuff to do. But I still wanted to go on here and say hi to everybody, since it is Wednesday and you guys, well, some of you guys expect these live streams, so I don't want to disappoint. Let's see here. I like to get a separate screen over here so I can watch what's going on. And pull that up. Mute it. And there we go. So, there we go. All right. So, what's up with you guys? How's everybody doing on this spring day, spring evening? It was really warm out here today. It was like 71 degrees. And let's see. Let's see. Updates on the movie. Everything's just kind of going like it was last week. We're still, working away at it. Went through the script again and corrected. Every time we go through the script, it's like we always find some kind of errors that we correct. No matter how many times we do it, we're always going to find something. So we did that again, and I've reached out to a few different actors to potentially be part of the movie. Hey everybody, how's it going? I think there's a little bit of a lag. You hear double voice? Double voice. What did we do? Ooh, you know what? Hold on. Mic, audio. Bam. Bam. Okay, how about now? Echo is gone, I hope. And you can still hear me. All right, yeah, that was the problem. I always have a problem, always have a problem with whenever I go live, either the video or the audio or something's not working, no matter what. So fix that. Yeah, I forgot how late it was because it gets dark later now. So I forgot I had to do this. I remembered earlier in the day, and then I was thinking about, because I was going to stream on Twitch because there's something happening in one of the games that I've been playing for over 20 years. So I want to get going with that if I can. So we're probably not going to be doing this stream for too long. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and see how everybody's doing. My weekly stream. I know that this Friday, the 15th, John will be going. He'll be releasing his cooking thing. JohnTed.com. You can go over there, check it out, get tickets, and go check him out. I talked to him on the phone yesterday about some different things, dealing with the movie and stuff like that. He did a live stream yesterday with a radio station here locally in Syracuse. So, other than that, how's everybody? Nice to see you all again. Michael wants to know what game. EverQuest P99, Project 1999. So, there's an event that's happening that I missed 20 years ago. So I kind of want to make it tonight if I can. And then we started playing a new game on Twitch called Valheim, which is pretty fun. So there's room for about 10 people to play, and we streamed that for the first time last night. I had a lot of fun doing it, and we might even do that later on tonight. But I need to film a video that is important for. I want to do a video tonight that I already have in mind, so I can post for you guys for before Easter coming up. So. Yeah, so I got a lot to do here. Yeah, I'm just chilling down here with my dog, Andy. right over there. Is my basement okay? So you guys want to know about that. So those of you that are not waiting for the vlogs, because the vlogs are I am a little bit behind on the vlogs, but I think you guys already know that. Those of you that watch the vlogs know that they're a little bit behind. So that was about 2 months ago. That's how behind I am on the vlogs. And so for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, my basement flooded. ACDC, what's the event on P99? They're waking up Sleeper. And it only happens once per server. And I missed it 20 years ago, so I wanted to make it and see it. You know, it only happens once per server. So, let's see. What was I saying? Yeah, so, the basement flooded. I noticed water coming in down over here when I installed the Wi-Fi mesh system. And then that made me be like, oh, weird, you know. It wasn't too much coming in right here, but then I went in the room behind me, and all the water was just coming in. It didn't go too far, but if you look, I can put my finger in it, and it was about that deep. So there's a little groove there. And I've only been living here for a few months. The previous owners did not divulge any of this information, so that's not good. But I ended up calling a couple different places that come and specialize in basements. Is this really interesting? You guys really want to hear the story? So the first one, they've been doing this for years and years and years, and they're highly recommended in this area. They said that they couldn't come out and make an appointment with me until August 12th, which was yesterday. Now this happened 2 months ago. I'm like, wow, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's keep that. So then I called another company, and they had a little bit sooner of so then I met with them back in March last month. And I met with the first one back March 4th, and they came over, they checked it out. They didn't really tell me what the problem was. They just told me what they could do. So I felt like it was a big sales pitch kind of thing. Cutting up the perimeter of the downstairs, putting in some, I forgot what they're called, but they're like kind of the equivalent of French drains, but it was invented in 1994, the technology, and it's just like, you'll never flood again with this, and then it leads to a sump pump, and you're all good. It's very expensive, though. And then some other things they could do the outside. So then, I wanted that second opinion, so waited until yesterday, and they basically said the same thing. So they didn't really tell us where the water, and by now the water is no longer coming in. So the water in the video that dried up in a couple days. I had a air blower on it, and I had dehumidifiers and stuff like that. So that's all. It hasn't flooded since. But the garage, there's water coming in the garage, and it's just coming down the garage, and it's just, the garage is, it's like, it's not the house. That's the pros are, it's not the house, but it's the garage, and it's kind of inconvenient. It's kind of annoying, especially for buying a new house and nobody divulging this information. So it's inconvenient every time going out in the garage. Every time I'd have to go get wood and stuff, trying to avoid the big puddles of water that are coming in. So we looked at the estimate from yesterday. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to fix this. And I'm thinking to myself, if this only happens once per year, it's much cheaper to buy a bunch of towels than it is to do this. So maybe I just won't get it looked at. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But it hasn't happened again, but that kind of sucks because we wanted to redo the basement. We wanted to put a new rug, because the rug in there right now is really crappy rug. It's like really thin, crappy rug. And it might be because of that problem. So that's where I'm at here with the house. So if you guys are just joining us, we're talking about my the last vlog that I posted. It shows the flooding of my downstairs. So yeah. So if that's as bad as it gets, then I guess I'm okay with it. Because the alternative would be spending a lot of money that I don't have to do that. So Well, Linda, if I had the money to do that, I would, but it's close to 20 grand, so no. Just got a new roof put on yesterday. So they did it in one day. I got a steep driveway. I don't think they understood, but when they got here, they're like, "Oh, this is a steep driveway. This is a steep house." But it looks nice now. And the dogs are getting lots and lots and lots of ticks all over them, which is not a good thing. So yeah. So now I don't let them up in the woods, the wooded parts. I only let them out in the backyard. I got Indy on kind of a lead, so I don't allow him to go up in the woods because he likes to go in the woods and just rub up against everything. And then he's got all these ticks all over them. So they both had ticks on them. They both wear the Seresto collar for that. You can't, they're so small, you can't really see them until they're all blown up and ugh. Yeah, and the wall right there, if you go back to the video and look at the wall, it's all done in stone. And I'm wondering if that's a facade to hide what might be behind it. But I don't know, when the last people lived here, there was like, so the room behind me, it's pretty large, but so the room over here, the wall over here was the side that the water came in, and they had like a couch and a TV and everything over on that side. And on this side over there, they had a really long, nice table. It looked like their dinner table, even though the kitchen's way upstairs. They would come down here, right next to the piano. So I'd like to get another really long table with like a nice rustic piece of wood. Can a wood be rustic? Rustic? Like something like out of Game of Thrones or something. Although it's probably really expensive. Happened to your basement too, and it was a city issue. That happened to my parents last year. The house I grew up in, my parents have lived there for over 40 years. Over 40 years. Never had, it always would flood in that neighborhood, but we never had water in our basement ever. And then all of a sudden last year it flooded bad. I had to go over and like clean out their basement. Their floors were ruined, and it turned out it was part of the town. But they didn't want to admit it. But one of the plumbers that came over there like put like a camera down in there and said, yeah, that's what it would have been. So, but still the insurance didn't want to cover it. So I felt bad. Matt, you don't have basements over in the coast, but you know basements because you lived here near me, and that's where we would play all our Dungeons and Dragons and all that stuff down in your parents' basement. Oh, you had Lyme disease, Stephen? I never had a tick on me until a few years ago, and then I was like scratching my chest, and I realized there was something. I'm like looking down, I'm like, there was a tick on me. I was like, get it off. And I didn't get Lyme disease, thankfully. I think I read that it has to be on you for like 48 hours or something in order to transmit it. But that sucks, yeah. Yeah, the insurance, they don't want to cover anything unless it comes all the way up to the next floor, which is almost impossible. So they know they got you there. But in order to live where my parents live, you have to buy flood insurance. So it's a scam to get money. Oh, you never saw the bug, you just had the bullseye mark? Ooh. Did it affect you at all, or did you get it taken care of? You said the super strong antibiotics. But yeah, like I said, I got to cut this live short. But if you guys want to follow me over on Twitch, we can talk over there too. But again, I have to make my version of an Easter themed video. Yeah, ticks are creepy, but there's not much you can do when it's on you. It's like you can't just like push it off. You need to like pull it out with tweezers. Oh, that's cool. You got it taken care of immediately and no symptoms. That's good. So maybe all ticks don't have Lyme disease. Maybe, hopefully, but there's so many in the backyard. It's crazy. So, and that sucks. I want to like, I want to be able to like, go up there in the woods and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe this is just the wrong time. Christy says, I've had Lyme disease 3 times. Okay, so maybe I don't know too much about Lyme disease, but I thought once you had Lyme disease, you had it for life. But if you had it 3 times, did you get rid of it? And like, how do you get rid of it? Are there any of my friends or family going to be in the film? Well, John is probably going to be in the film. And there's a few other people that paid to be in the film. So, yeah, I think there's going to be a few. Get some possums. Do possums eat ticks? Oh, I'll tell you the story while I'm at it. I was yesterday night. I was outside. I was breaking down cardboard for my recyclables because today was the garbage recyclable day. So I was putting them in there outside. It was a really nice night out. And I was on the phone talking to my mom. My mom and dad and sister, and they all have COVID right now. I was talking to my mom, and as I'm talking to her, like I bring the recyclables down. It's dark out, and then on the side of my house, there's like a big set of stairs. I mean, going from the driveway all the way to the top, it's a workout. You go all the way to the top of the stairs, and I'm hanging out there on the porch, just enjoying the night as I'm talking to my mom out there, and I see this glowing, like a glowing light off in the distance, and it's getting closer to me. And I'm looking down. I'm like, okay, that's definitely an animal. And I don't think anything of it. I'm still talking to my mom. And it's coming closer to me. And it's coming closer and closer. And now I can see that it's a small animal. So I'm like, okay, so, what is this? And it gets closer and closer. It's a cat. Okay, so the cat starts walking up my driveway. I'm like, there's a cat coming towards me right now. And it might not even see me. Of course it sees me. I'm talking. It can hear me. That's probably why it came over in the first place. And then it walks up the stairs, and it comes up, and it starts rubbing against my leg, and then starts rolling over, and a very trusting, really cute cat that I just sat down with, and I started talking to this cat, and I took some pictures of the cat, and then before I knew it, Zeke, who is a cat dog himself, he likes to get up in the window, unlike any. And he doesn't do it. He gets up on the edge of the couch, and then he gets in the window, and he just looks out the window. And he comes over, and he sees me with this cat, and he just freaks out. He's like, "Why are you hanging out with this cat and not me? I want to come out and play," like all this stuff. And he's barking like crazy. And let me see if I can show you guys. There's my little cat friend. I had to have the flash on. That's why the eyes are all glowing like that. But that's my new cat friend. Very, very nice, friendly neighborhood cat that will be in one of my future vlogs. And I mean, it's kind of blurry because I just kind of sat down there with me as I was talking, just like chilling with me. So that's my little animal story here. And then I got another friend out back. I got a little chipmunk I've been giving peanuts to, just putting them out there for him, and just eating them every day, which was fun. So, what do you guys think of that? Smelly cat, oh smelly cat. It wasn't a smelly cat. It wasn't. And I didn't feel any ticks on the cat. I don't know if it was a boy or girl. Indy had no clue that I was out there hanging out with the cat. Zeke did. Yeah, Zeke was really upset. Well, I'm gonna move over to a different. It wasn't church. It wasn't church from Pet Cemetery. Or was it? Actually, I don't know. Maybe it was. All right, so I don't miss this big event. I don't even know if I might miss it anyway, but I'm at least going to attempt it. So, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to make it in time, but I'm at least going to try to see if I can get a glimpse of the aftermath of what's going to happen. So, if you guys want, you can come over to my Twitch channel. It's the Vegan Zombie without an E at the end, and you can watch me stream over there. I'm going to at least attempt it right now. So, sorry that this was a very short live stream, but you can pick up the conversation over there if you want. Anyway, have a great rest of your week, and I know I'm probably forgetting a lot of things, but I will see. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, Nico Lee? Okay, yeah, from last night, yes. All right, guys. See you soon.